Hi everyone, you're welcome back, and today we are talking about another theory of motivation, theory of work motivation, Maslow hierarchy of need. Abraham Maslow hierarchy of need. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about that theory. And in 1943, Maslow brought about this theory. Yes, theory of work motivation, and his major assumption is that individuals are motivated in line with their needs. The kind of needs, depending on the level of need that the individuals are, it will determine their own motivation. Yes, that is Abraham Maslow. The level of need, the needs of the individual will determine their motivation at every stage. So, Maslow gave in his theory 5 stages of needs. Yes. First, we are understanding that these 5 needs are divided into 2. One are the primary or higher order needs. 2 are the secondary or the lower order needs. Or should I say the primary and the lower order needs, while the other 3 is the secondary. Yes, the secondary needs. So you understand the primary needs are primary and key. Why they are called primary? And we say they are the higher order needs because they are key to survival. They are key to survival. Without them, the individuals will not survive. The individual will, as a matter of fact, not only not be motivated, it threatens their existence, their survival, and everything, right? The other ones are the the lower needs, or we call them the secondary needs, where these ones have to do with social needs. You understand? That is, those ones are the social needs. Yes. So what are these 5 stages or 5 levels or different categories of need according to Maslow 1943? So Abraham Maslow gave the first one he called the biological or the physiological need. That is where we are having things like thirst, water, yes, thirst, food, that is hunger, sex, right? All of those things. The theory includes sex need in the physiological and biological need, due to the fact that without that need, individuals may not be able to reproduce offsprings, which will lead to extinction of species, right? Okay, so it's part of the biological need. So the second level of need, second level of need is the safety need. Here we're talking about security need. Security need. When we talk about security need, you see that we're talking about physical security, the work environment, how is it, how safe is it, all of those things. We're talking about financial need, how secured, and all of those things, right? We're going to be talking about that. Then the third one is love and belongingness, or you call it the social need. So love and belongingness. Who am I loving? Who am I following? Who my company, a companion, companionship, that's the word, right? Then the fourth one this time is esteem need. And we're talking about esteem to self-esteem, and in sight of others. Then the last one is self-actualization. Self-actualization, here we're talking about career path, career goals, these individual goals the individual have set for themselves and everything. Yeah, this is a simple understanding to this theory. And one thing I need to point out is that Maslow said that individuals go through this in this progression, and they do not go to the next level of need until the first or lower than need is satisfied. So you understand that workers get their physiological and biological need first. Their life is key, their stomach and everything, right? Salary, all of those things, and so that they could be able to buy the house, eat food and everything, right? before they talk about security, right? And after that security, and these ones are met, these two are met, they want, who am I going to work with? My office mate. I don't like to be with someone. I want to be with someone. I don't like my fellow mate or gender, or I prefer all of those things. The next is relevance. When the third need, love and belongingness, is met, they want relevance. Am I regarded? Am I loved? Is my contributions regarded or respected in this, or appreciated in this company? Then the last one, this company, what are their policies about social or work mobility and everything, promotions? Do they have it? Is it workable? Is it tenable? These are things individuals check. Now, in applying this theory to a workplace, right? Remember, the assumption is to increase satisfaction, leading to increased productivity of workers, yes? So, how do managers, IO psychologists, how do they use this? Managers in each stage should consider everything and ways to use these needs to motivate them. For example, in the physiological needs, managers should consider that like increased salary, bonuses, Christmas gifts. Okay, guys, I'll be expecting my Christmas gift, please, at the comment box. Okay, yeah, all right. So all of those holiday gifts and everything, bonuses, and they are very key, right? They are very motivating. If that is where their needs is at that point, right? Managers, when these particular needs are met, right? Managers should please endeavor to get to the next level, which is safety need. Safety. What is the job security like? What is physical security like? Are they prone to hazards in industrial accidents? Are they working with toxic environment on all of those things? The machine and everything. The job security. Like banking job is in Nigeria, for example, is one of the jobs that doesn't have any level of, should I use that word, job security, right? You can come to work today and you touch your laptop and it's not working, and you ask the tech guy, you say, make the tech guy, and you ask the tech guy, oh, you can make the manager, and you go to the manager, breakfast is served. Okay, so you see that. So individuals, employees are not in that light motivated, right? They are not, unless you want to use another means to do that. But in this place, what we check is organizations try to come up with what we call payment schemes or pension schemes. Yeah, these things help them when they retire. Oh, my future is secured financially. I'm still secured. You see, future security, like financial security, job security, as of lacking in bank. Yes, job security. They need to be knowing that we are here. This is us. We are not just going to be thrown away at any point in time, right? And financially, there are payment schemes, financial schemes that are protecting, securing their future also, right? Third one, after the safety need has been met, what is next? Love and belongingness. Here, managers and psychologists should not neglect individuals' personalities and characteristics, underpinnings, or at this point, their love and belongingness need. Are they the ones that prefer working alone? Are they extroverts? Are they introverts? Right? Who am I to work with? How is the person doing? How is the relationship going? And everything. It matters. And how is the relationship with the manager? Right? A very clear communication should be given, and this level of they being able to say their mind and giving them the right social atmosphere, right? It's important at this point, right? that healthy relationship with co-workers is key at this point, at this stage. And after that, in the fourth stage, we talk about the esteem need. Is the self-esteem, and we understand that you have to regard yourself, place a relevance on yourself. Let me know is the word a value, right? Your self-worth on yourself before any other person could regard you. But now in this organization, managers should at this point also understand that these workers, employees should be given the atmosphere to understand that they are loved, their input are appreciated. This is when they have this sense of ownership, commitment to the purview and the goal of the organization or of the group, and thereby working as if they are working for their own company. And finally, and very importantly, right, employers, managers should remember in the last stage, self-actualization, that as much as every organization has their goals to meet, right? As much as every organization has their goal to meet, they should not forget that these workers, these employees have their own individual goals. They have their own desires. They have what they want to meet, right? They want to grow. They don't want to remain a junior staff and everything, right? So all of these things are very key. In other words, managers, employers should ensure that there is a way that these workers grow, career growth. Give them the atmosphere to thrive. The ones that are motivated to achieve, give them the space, give them the relevance, give them the resources, give them the promotion, give them the exams, right? If it's exam, give it to them. If it's tax, give it to them. And once they meet it, the target, they're expected to be promoted, and they should be promoted. So this is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you will understand that this theory by Maslow is built on a collectivistic, individualistic culture. European population where they practice individualistic culture, right? Where collectivism is not that high, right? So you see that it's so individual based. Myself, my biological needs, my safety needs, my love need. Once I'm done with my love need, I should know if they love me or if I'm regarded. If not, and then after that, my goal. This is one of the limitations. It's too individualistic. It may not apply so effectively in collectivistic culture, where success is measured by interdependency and your group affiliations and everything. Secondly, the Maslow theory pointed out that it must go in sequence, one after the other, from that. If you not go through the first level, that you imagine you're hungry. When you're hungry and then the house is burning, would you eat as a matter of that before you get to safety? I think hunger should wait, right? So you must take care of that safety need before that, and every other reasons we may see in respect to so there is a critic, or should I say Hidden Adler is called Adler. So Adler has a modification of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. He posited that there are three groups of core needs, which corresponds to those levels of hierarchy, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first one, he called it what is it called? The existence need. Existence need correspond to Maslow's biological and safety need. Yes, relatedness is number 2, and it corresponds to social need, that is love and belongingness. And number 3 is growth, which is esteem and self-actualization. So by Hidden Adler, he modified the theory talking about these 3 levels or 3 core needs: existence, relatedness, and growth. That is our core needs. This is very important in case if you say it. And personally, right, this is those here. So I would want to add my own. So Maslow in summary gave us physiological need, safety need, love and belongingness, self-esteem, and what's it called? Self-actualization. So this is his 4 needs, 5 level of needs. So I'm adding number 6 in that, and I'm adding as good governance. Yes, good governance. So so, and thank you for having me, and see you in other videos. Thank you.